Everything that you are receiving or not receiving in your life has to do with who you believe yourself to be. I have a successful coaching business. In 2022, I took a big jump and I let go of my 9-to-5 job to be a coach. And I had nothing. I had no credential. I had no certification. I had no client. I had no relationship, no network, nothing. But I had one thing. That's the most important thing. I had the belief that I can be successful, that I am a successful person. I also had the belief that I didn't need to work hard at it, that I could have a balanced life and that success will come. And that's a belief that is very deep in identity. I had the belief, well, it's not true. At first, I didn't have the belief. I took the jump first. When I took the jump, the belief that I had is I have to work hard. Work is not fun. I am a failure and it's very dangerous. What if I failed? That was my identity when I took the jump. But I took the jump because it became too painful to live in that identity. I was suffering. I was crying. Monday morning at the computer, I was crying. It was too small. This identity became too small. And the job that I was doing was fun for the time being I was doing, but it became too small for me. I couldn't fit in anymore in this little golden cage that I had built for myself, because it was nice. It was a nice job. I was working 4 days a week, 26 hours a week, with nice people. I had a lot of freedom. I had a lot of room to maneuver. I was only answering to the president and the vice president of the company. It was a position with responsibility. Like, it was not that the situation was bad, but it was not in alignment with my heart anymore. And this pain was showing up in my frequency, in my emotional frequency, and in my body. I had shoulder pain, back pain. So I took the jump. I gave myself a year. I thought, if it doesn't work, I'll go back to what I was doing and I'll find another job. But in the end, I think I had no plan B, really, because what did I do? I let go of the need to get it. I let go of the need for it to absolutely work. I went with the exercise I did is, if it doesn't work, then what? And then what? And then what? And I went to the place where, if worse comes to worse, I'll find myself a little job at the street corner here. And it's not to say that it's bad, or it's not a judgment. But if worse comes to worse, I'll have nothing. I'll have an apartment and a job at the grocery store, and I'll be fine. And why I'm saying this is that I released attachment for it to work. And then I did identity work. And that's the crux of this sharing here. So we are all born in bliss. If you look at a baby, they don't feel separate. They don't feel separate from the world, and they live in the bliss. They live in the bliss of being. They live in bliss. So when we're born, we're on the highest frequency. We're pristine. We don't have self-concept. And then we go through life on this planet here. Oh, give me a sec, I have to pick up. Okay, and we take on belief about ourselves. So maybe we have difficult relationship, we go through difficult situation, our parent did something or didn't do something, and then we took upon ourselves some belief about ourselves. There must be something wrong with me. Why am I failing? Whatever you took as a belief about yourself while going through life. And this belief became subconscious. So I was not walking around telling myself I am a failure. You know, I was not aware that this belief was there. I was not aware to the depth of which that belief was hooked. And my discovery is that belief, so every belief you take upon yourself are not true. So it's like you forgot who you are. You forgot who you are. And you started to believe something that you're not. You are born healthy, wealthy, worthy, full stop. And anything you believe about yourself that is limiting is not true, full stop. But why is it not so easy to unlearn? Because you have practiced this for decades. You have practiced this belief for decades. And it is held in you by an emotion. A belief linked with an emotion it's held there by the energy. So a belief that we take on ourselves always came with an emotion, because if you try to remember your whole life, you won't. You will remember the moment that were most emotional for you, good or bad. So the best moment of your life, you still feel it, you still can, you can recall it and feel it. And the worst moment of your life, you can feel it, you can recall it. The memory is there because there's an emotion attached to it. So in my experience, as long as these emotions are not received, recognized, fully accepted, processed, felt, the belief is maintained there. When you work with me, we work deeper than the surface. And my nervous system is so open and expanded that I can hold your pain body within my nervous system without freaking out. I don't freak out. So then I process your pain body with my nervous system. So how much is that worth? I'm telling you, I'm lending you my nervous system. I am a clear mirror. I can help you see your limitations, see your limited belief, feel the emotions that are attached to it so that they can open up and so that you can become abundant on autopilot. Because as you unlearn your false identity, your subconscious then is able to be recoded. And recode with what? I am worthy. I am loved. I am saved. I am lovable. I make money on demand. I call money and it comes. I fully accept myself no matter what. I can deal with anything. I didn't used to be like that. I used to believe I can't deal with hard situation. I'm not built for that. I'm fragile. Those are all bullshit. And when you know that success is inevitable. Success is inevitable because you are creating your life from the identity level, from the belief you have about yourself. And this is not easy work. You have to be aware, because when you do core and you go around in your life, in your kitchen, or you're driving, Your thinking goes on autopilot. And if you don't catch it, it goes on and on and on, and the next thing you know, you are very low vibration frequency, and you walk around in your life disappointed, angry, fearful, doubtful, confused, because at the identity level you still believe that you are that person. So that's why I'm saying, and I'm gonna continue to say, awakening is not a one and done deal. There is the moment that you realize, oh my God, I am not my story. I can drop all baggage, and you fall in bliss. Or maybe you are, maybe you're not. But then after, when the identity resurfaces, when you contract again around the identity, what is it that you're doing? And what I am telling you is it has to do with your nervous system. You have to be able, and you have, well, take it or leave it. I mean, you could say that's a belief and that's a limiting belief. But in my experience, in my direct experience, what worked for me was to be open to feel everything. To be so thankful for the feeling, because it is screaming at me the belief that I have about myself. I had to question everything, and I still am. I had to question, is it true that I'm not loved? Is it really true? Who would I be if I didn't believe that? How would I show up if I didn't believe that? So what I am telling you is the roadmap to your success. I'm telling you, and when you work with me, I'm not only telling you, I'm giving it to you. I'm transmitting it to you. So how much do you want it? How much tired are you of your identity that is too small for you? It's too small because it is not you. It is who you believe you are. And the universe will always say yes, because you're not separate. If you say, I'm a failure, the universe will prove to you that you are a failure. If you say, I'm successful, the universe will prove to you that you are successful. But it's not saying it as an affirmation, because that doesn't work. If you say I'm successful and the next thought is no, you're not, that's what gets created. That's your subconscious belief. If your body doesn't feel open, doesn't feel it's true, if it's not at the level of the body, it's not gonna work. It's only surface level. What I do with you, I go deeper in the body, and I show you how to deal with this emotion. And the program that I am building right now around money belief and unconscious belief around money and success is working at the level of the identity. But first we have to know what's there. So you gotta be willing to do the work to see what is it that I truly feel about me. Not what I'm telling people. What am I really feeling about me? What is my thought about myself when no one is looking? What is the first thought I have when I get out of bed? Because that's what creates your reality, not what you're telling to people. It's what you're telling yourself. How do I see me? So I don't know how much clearer I could make this. It's so simple. And at the same time, it requires will, attention, time, presence. It requires your divine will to reclaim and claim, be who you truly are, which is so powerful. You are so powerful that you can give yourself the experience of being enslaved. Okay, if this resonates, I'll insert a link to a short presentation, 12-minute presentation, that will support you in the next step of your expansion. Take the time to watch it. Your best life is already here when you're ready to claim it. And I know you can do it because I do it. Every day I do it. I wake up, that's what I do. I claim my best life now. I don't wait. No more waiting. No more when I have more time, when I'm ready, when I'm open. No, no more of that. There is no time. It's now, now, now. You can claim it now. If you don't claim it now, it will never come. And if you need someone to lend you their nervous system, I'm open for business. Inquire, and we'll see if we're a match to work together. Tell me why I should work with you. Okay. Enjoy yourself. Bye.